Hello, my name is Sang-ho. I'm the CEO of Cryptopia. In this short video, I'll show you the progress we made so far. First, I'll show you how to create an account. Then I'll quickly show you what our proof of concept looked like. We finished that in December last year. It's proof that our game is a Multisig Wallet, and it's proof that the entire game state can be on the blockchain. Then we open the latest version of our demo and show you what we have built so far. So in the proof of concept, we show you that the entire game state is on the blockchain, that it's possible to register positions and stuff like that. But it was only from a single person, single player perspective. Now we are really proud, and well, it was very complex, and we're very happy to show you that we also have added a multiplayer mode, so you can view other persons, other players on the blockchain, moving around in the world of Cryptopia. We also added an avatar customization tool, so every player can be truly unique and have a truly unique appearance in Cryptopia. And we added 2 modes for transportation, and it's easier when I show it than when I explain it now, so you'll get it when you see it. So first of all, we create an account, and we abstracted away the difficulties of a blockchain game. So it's very easy. For now, we don't need to save this backup phrase, but when it's going on the mainnet or even on the testnet in the open beta, it is suggested that you write down your backup phrase. We only need to create a PIN and confirm it. So the account is encrypted and I can continue. So here we can select a faction. It's mandatory, so you need to be part of one of the factions, and they all compete with each other. Well, for now, let's go for the traditional one.
Welcome and good. Before we can get our hands dirty, we need gas.
Indeed, because it's a game that runs on the blockchain, we need gas in order to create an account. Because when you create an account, it will be mined on the blockchain, so it will be there forever. So we have to fill our gas tank. And I will just send 0.2 to this account. And we can wait until the gas arrives. As you can see, this input field where I can select or choose a name, a username, I cannot interact with it now because I don't have any gas. And once this gas balance shows that the gas arrives, I'm able to interact with it. By the way, because we know that there will be players that are not experienced with blockchain technology or are not in the crypto, we decided to pre-fund your account with gas. So we will offer the game for, let's say, $1 or €1, and then you get $1 or €1 worth of gas in your account. We launch on Polygon, so that makes it possible to have low fees compared to Ethereum. So when you buy it for $1, you get $1 worth of Matic in your account, so you don't need to deposit gas. And in addition, we have a mechanism in place in the game that with your rewards or the things you earn, a small percentage of the earnings or the request rewards are taxed, and part of the tax flows into your gas account. So you never have to worry about gas.
Great. We've got enough juice to mine your account now. How may I call you?
So now you see that the gas arrived, and now I can create a username. Well, I'm a traditional, and I already have another one, so I call this one number 2. And now it says claim. I need to confirm the transaction, so this is also what we did. We tried to make it as easy as possible, so you don't need to get out of the game and confirm it in a MetaMask or another wallet. You can do everything in the game.
Welcome. What a pleasure to have you on.
So this is the first version we created, so-called proof of concept, to show the people that are interested in the game that it is actually working, a game running 100% on the blockchain. And everything is really on the blockchain, so all the resources, all the positions, all the game assets, they are there. There's no game server, there's no centralized server that we use. So now we're entering and you'll see it's going to fetch all the tiles from the blockchain. So in this case, 4,800 tiles, land and sea tiles. And once it's loaded, then you can enter the world. And this is the first version, so a small sailing ship, and you are able to navigate through the world. You can move your camera position, you can also pivot, and you can sail around. Of course, you can make landfall. And there's our character. Here it is. And we can of course walk. And of course go back into a boat. Well, you can see the animations and the transitions are not really what it should look like. But this is the first version we use to show people that if you want to build a game that runs on the blockchain, it is possible. Also, of course, this is the Multisig Wallet. So when you create an account, you create a Multisig Wallet that can hold all your crypto, ERC20 or EVM compatible. So in this case, Ethereum, our own token, Cryptopia token. But also the resources that will be fungible tokens like gold or carbon, glass, etc., etc. And of course, we will have NFTs, so-called title deeds, that will prove that you are the owner of a tile in the world. So let me check back now to the current version so you can also see the difference. So this is the dashboard where you start, and in here on the left side, I'm not sure if my mouse is visible in this recording, but on the left side there is the news. So what is new, also some socials. Well, this will be updated according to our needs. The middle panel will show the auctions. We don't have auctions yet, of course, but here are the interesting things you want to keep track of, like land tiles or sea tiles, NFTs, resources, well, you name it, everything that's for sale or can be auctioned will show in here. And then on the right side there are proposals. Well, the proposals are a very important part of the gameplay, but we haven't created that. But you can think of it as a sort of a command center or a monitoring center where you can view what's going on in Cryptopia and what can be interesting for you. And proposals can be like your friends or your guild or some people from your faction want to create a specific facility and they need more people to chip in. Then you can start a public company in the game and you can have a proposal here. But the proposal can also be from other people to go to their structure and help them build it. So you supply your labor as a resource, or maybe pitch in some resources you already mined or acquired, or maybe even renting out NFTs or play with other people's NFTs. Everything's possible in this game. So the proposals will be shown in here. Let's go to the wallet first. So you remember this one from the first version, right? So it's basically the same for the loyalty cards and the title deeds. Well, there's nothing here because it's a new character, but I will show you in a minute or a couple of minutes how to receive and send NFTs and title deeds. The loyalty cards, of course, that's also part of the gameplay. When we compete with other factions, you need loyalty cards, and these are collectibles, and they can increase your defense and attack rating, so it will determine the chances of success when you try to sabotage other people. And this one is the title deeds that shows your ownership, the proof of ownership of land or sea tiles. So let me show you that the wallet actually works, and let me send some Ethereum to my address in here. I press receive, copy my address. Then in my MetaMask, I will select send. Let's send a half. Confirm it. Now it's pending. And here you are. It's pretty fast now today. We received a half. So now let's try to send a loyalty card to this account. For this we have to have our wallet address. And then we go to the testnet OpenSea. And in here are my loyalty cards. So I have one for the traditional faction and one for the tech faction. So let's try the tech faction. Let's transfer it. So now I need to confirm it, of course, with my MetaMask. Now it's confirmed and we can go back into Cryptopia. So as you can see, the NFT, the loyalty card, arrived in our wallet. However, the image is not displaying, and that is because we haven't implemented that yet. So we can wait for it, but it will never show at this moment. So in the next version of the demo, of course, we will have all the images and the GIFs in here. But at least now you can see that I sent an NFT from outside the game and it went straight into my wallet at the collectibles. So now let's go to the avatar module. In here we have the avatar creation module, and I already started a bit creating some options. A pet, well, we also have pets. That will be very exciting. Not sure if it's working now. Oh yeah, there it is. And if you walk, the pet will walk along with you. So in here you can also see what it will look at the different times in the game, because in the morning there is shallow light, afternoon there's brighter light, and at night there is of course no light, except for when there is a full moon. So we have a lot of options to have you determine what color or what, well, your appearance. So let's save it, and now let's enter the world. And now it's fetching all the resources from the blockchain. It is really fast.
Proverb goes, if you want to go fast, go alone.
And we go into the world. So now you see that we want to set our first food into the world, and for that we need to have a transaction because we need to be registered on the blockchain. So it's gonna take a bit of gas, and we can confirm the transaction. The confirmation screen. So again, you don't need to go to MetaMask, you don't need to leave the game, you can stay in the game and do everything from here. So now it's preparing for our journey. So here we are. Welcome to Cryptopia. And as it was the same with our proof of concept, you were able to move your camera around, and as you immediately can see the difference between this version and the proof of concept versions, of course there is much more going on. So you can see other players, you can see buildings, you can see, well, if you zoom in, wildlife. We also have resources like here gold ore, and it is nighttime now, so we also implemented a day and night time cycle. Also, what is different now is that we implemented a different mode for traveling. So when you want to go somewhere in our game, it will be registered on the blockchain, because we need to know where your position is, what you did, if you have any new assets or your current assets changed and stuff like that. It's all on the blockchain. But if you want to travel around freely and just look around, it can be annoying to have to be forced to make transactions, right? Because it takes a little bit of gas. So that's why we invented the discovery mode, and the discovery mode will let you freely move around. Of course you can freely move around with your camera position, but that's not really fun. So it's more fun to really actually move with your ship or your avatar. So in here you can toggle the switch. So now it's a blockchain, so this is the real travel mode, and if you click on it you go to a discovery mode, and with that, if you select your ship, you can just move around. And it doesn't take any gas, and you can go everywhere. You can make landfall, so you can view your avatar. And you can walk around here. You can of course also get back into your ship again. and sail wherever you think it's interesting to go. And as you can see, we have here a travel screen. But if you really want to do something in the game, like interact with a resource or another person's tile, then of course you need to go there for real. So if we go back to our normal mode and we select our ship, we are back at the place where we started. And now let's make a travel to, let's say here, we want to make landfall. And as you can see, if I right click, it will open a window. This will be the gas I'll have to pay to get there. This is my balance, and I say start journey. I can confirm it. I don't need to go out of the game. I don't need to have a MetaMask or another wallet. I can just use the wallet that's in game. Confirm it. It's preparing for the journey. And I can click away now. And you can see in the left side, in the top left side with the travel screen, that it's now planning, and soon you will be moving. It will take 3 turns, takes 3 minutes. You can say view the journey. It's still preparing, so it's now getting confirmation from the blockchain. And once that's done, it will actually start moving. So now it's running, so it's 2 minutes remaining. We're still waiting for the first turn, and when the first turn is over, you will see that your ship or your avatar is actually moving. So here I go. So this was my first turn. It says I'm still sailing, and interestingly now I'm going to make landfall, so I'm going to transition from a ship to a avatar. And in here it also says, hey, there's land. So I'm going to make landfall soon. So let's wait for that to happen. And of course now, because it's a demo and other people are not playing currently, actively playing, so you can't see other people move right now. I will fire up a second account soon, and then I can show you what it looks like when another person is traveling. But let's first try to get this destination. So here I go to land, and when you make landfall, that's 1 turn. You can see in the travel information screen that I went from sailing to hiking, so I'm currently on land. If I go to the travel information screen, it says it's almost 40 seconds. And then I can complete my journey for the last part, the last turn, and then will arrive on the spot I want to go to. And then of course I can try to see if I can claim some tiles. So you can see below in the screen that this one is owned by Test01. This one is not claimed by anyone. So I will make sure I will go there to claim it. So now I'm moving for my final part, and I'm there. So now I'm going to claim a piece of land. This one is owned by Meta Giraffe, very active person in our Discord also. And I will start my journey. You see it's a different art form because we are on land, so it's a traveler with a backpack and a map. Let's say confirm it again. It will be preparing for my journey. And as you can see now, I want to claim this part of land, but it's not possible because I really need to be on the land to be able to claim it or to be able to interact with it. So now again it's planning. And once it's confirmed on the blockchain, the countdown timer will start running and we will be actually moving. And notice that it's no longer night, so now it is daytime. Probably it's noon because there are no shadows, and when the sun travels over Cryptopia, you will be able to see different shadows, so it's really neat. So it's a couple more seconds and then I will move there, and then I can show you how to claim a tile. By the way, this tile that has gold in it, you can see the resources, so gold or 1,000 pieces. And this one is claimed by serial user. Well, there I go. So now I'm on this tile and I can, well, few details. There's not much to show because we didn't finish this window, but I can claim it. And when you claim it, of course, it will be a transaction, so you need to confirm it. So I'll confirm it. And now I get a notification, a transaction to claim the tile has been submitted to the blockchain by me. And now I have to wait for confirmation. And once it's confirmed, I get another notification, and then this piece of land is mine. So now I'm waiting for confirmation, and if you click around, you can see that when a tile has not been claimed, there is a claim button. And when a tile has been claimed by another person, it has a buy button. So this one is MetaGiraffe's property, and this one is owned by nobody. So now I got the notification and it says that it was successfully claimed by me. And if I go to my wallet and I go to my title deeds, I see that this particular piece of land is registered to me. So I'm the owner and I can do what I want with it. I can sell it or I can send it to someone else. And in fact, I'm going to send it to a second account so I can show you how that works. So now I'll be moving with my other account, and it's coincidence that it's also a traditional one. So this dude over here will move to my location and I'll show you how that looks like. So here he is. There is the traditional chief. And now I will send my title deed. So the piece of land I have is mine, right? So you can, oh, oops. If I select it, you see it's owned by traditional chief 2, so that's me. And I'm going to, well, not sell it because that's not functioning at this moment, but I can send it because it's my property. And if I go to my wallet, I can send it to the traditional chief. So to do this, I will go to my wallet, go to my title deed, and then I say send. And this is the address. So you use that one, so it automatically selects the one in your clipboard. Looking good. I'm going to send it. Of course, it's a transaction, so I need to confirm it. And it says confirm. And you can see that my title deed has gone because it's been sent to the other character. So once the transaction has been confirmed, you can see that the ownership will change from traditional chief 2 to traditional chief. And as I was explaining it, you saw what happened. So now it's owned by traditional chief, and of course when I go into my wallet I can't see it anymore. If I go into the wallet of the other account, I can see that it's there. I even saw it when it was not confirmed, and then I got the visuals that it is pending. So let's now change it back. So now I've sent it back, so we go to our wallet. Now it's here. So we got the title deed back. It didn't show that it was pending, but probably was too fast for it. And now you can see that the ownership has changed from traditional chief to traditional chief 2. So this concludes my short video about our current version of the demo. I showed you how you can load into Cryptopia, how you can navigate using the two modes, the discovery mode and the normal mode. I showed you how you can claim a piece of land, and actually you can also claim pieces of sea. because there will be resources in seed tiles. I'd also show you how you can transfer ownership to another account and get it back. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you also can appreciate, well, I like this very much, you know, the sunshine on the water. I like the shadows. I like well, a lot of things in this game. We will be gearing up for our open beta later this year, and we can start the open beta when we have a sort of a supply chain ready. And that supply chain means that you can sail around, walk around, claim land, then claim land with resources and extract the resources from the land. And for that you need a blueprint, so called building plan, and the blueprint is telling you what you need to build a facility in order to extract resources. And what you need can be other resources like steel, coal, or finished products like concrete and stuff like that, wood. And of course you need the resource labor, and the resource labor that is supplied by other players. So other players need to come to your tile, need to lock in their labor and be there to help you build your facility in order for you to extract resources or to produce resources. So that's in a nutshell, the gameplay of Cryptopia. You need other players, and other players can start earning by helping you, by providing labor to you so you can build your structures. If you got questions, you know where to find me in Discord or on Twitter. Our whole team is in Discord as well, so feel free to reach out if you want to play the demo. If you somehow get your hands on this video and you want to play the demo for yourself, go to Discord and ask around. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.